Greetings. I'm coming on here because I got something to say. I have heard over the course of my life that even though I have gone through um some pretty tough challenges and experiences for me to let go, to let go of the past. And I just had a thought, like, isn't that what we have always done? Isn't that why we are at the culmination, at the pinnacle of where we are? That all of the experiences, traumatic or otherwise, all of the ways that we have experienced betrayal, harm, lack, all of the things, right? And I come here to say that we don't get to let it go. We get to feel through that. We get to honor that space. We get to honor all of the things. And I'm just that girl who have the space and am willing to hold the fort down to feel all of the feelings, because I feel everything. And in my feeling of everything, in all the light of all that I feel, all that I've experienced, I feel things outside of me that aren't mine to carry, but I still feel it. And there's a reason. There's definitely a reason. They say your DNA has, your blood has memory. And everything, I had a conversation today, or I listened to a conversation, and then I responded to one of my beautiful cousins, and we was talking about conflict resolution. And over generations of time, every generation deals with things in certain manners and has certain statutes and codes, rules of decorum, if you will, that they follow and live by. And where did that get us? As I am sitting where I am, living the way that I live, I give thanks for all that I have. And I get to say, this shit sucks. Because nobody, absolutely nobody, should have to feel the way that I have felt. But there are so many of us who do. And so, Mama. Yes, boo. I love you too, baby. And so, I get to also say that because the healing is taking place, not only in my family, not only because of what I feel, but because of the many other women who are choosing to do the work. My. Right? We're choosing to do the work, and we're choosing to feel, and we're choosing to allow that feeling to pass through so that the loop breaks, so that the healing continues. No, you don't get the opportunity when you have been sent here to be your ancestors' wildest dream, the one that they, like, finally somebody can carry this torch. It is an honor as hard as it is, I came back for a reason. I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. Now, when I got here to this realm, of course, I done forgot some stuff. I done fell in my head a couple of times, and I didn't remember. But awakening up to what I signed up for. Honoring that soul contract that I have. Honoring those who are walking with me in this realm and all the other realms. I give thanks for my babies. Because, ooh, child, they holding me down. You hear me? But I say all that to say that, no, we don't get a chance to let it go. In order for you to not repeat the cycle, you don't let it go. You have to work through that and tear up the motherfucking root, okay? You got to tear up that motherfucking root, and you have to heal 7 cords back, 7 cords forward. And with that being said, y'all tune in. I'm holding a class February 26th at 10 a.m. with my sister, my sister, Latoya Zavala. I'm gonna drop it in one of my videos. Give y'all more details later. But you don't get the chance to let go. You don't get the opportunity to let go and just keep it moving like everything's happening. That's exactly what happened when it came time for the Epstein files. Everybody hush hush. And the funny thing about it is I had this part of the conversation too. Like, the reason why ain't nobody saying nothing about the Epstein files is because deep down inside they line, they lineage, the same stuff was happening. So how can I point the finger when the same thing happening back in under my roof? Ain't nobody gonna talk about that though. I'm gonna see y'all later. I hope y'all have a beautiful evening. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Y'all have a beautiful night.